Oh yeah, low level pushing's easy, they say. That's what I thought.
Coming like a Hellcat.
Hey everyone, ZaiZoe here. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You can hit me up on Instagram at ZaiZoe Gaming. And that's right, that guy whaled me, and we still all get a little mad sometimes. Personally, when a Town Hall 11 with, level 15 heroes and less attacks me with a less PB and whales my ass, yeah, it does. It irks me a little bit still. That is how it goes, though, so, oh well, nothing you can do about it. You can put him in a video and call him a prick, however. That works. Makes me feel much better. And Heist up first, finding a whale 10 or 9.5 technically. No infernos there, so. And just have yourself mentally prepared. You know, it did seem like back in 2014, 2015, low level pushing was a lot more difficult just because you were whaled all the time. So I happen to get used to it, although it still irks me when I get taken for 30 plus cups. That is how it used to be all the time. So you do have to mentally prepare yourself. You know, low level pushing is mostly about patience and just basically waiting for the proper bases to come that you know you can take. There is a little bit of risk in there, a little bit of skill. You got to take some chances, but you do have to prepare yourself mentally that some days you're just going to go back and back and back. For example, that minus 37, and me too, finding a Town Hall 9 whale of a base. I'm not sure that I can get into that Town Hall. We will give it a try, but near the end, actually, I hope I can get in there. But anyways, like I was saying, with that minus 37, just picture that you've just lost a raid. So you've lost a raid for 20 or more cups. Plus you get minus 37, you're back nearly 60 cups already. It might even be more if you lost to plus 30. Or minus 30, I should say. So you could be back 60 cups at the start of your next session. You might not find anything really that session. You might make 10 cups, 20 cup gain, and have to take another defense. Maybe you'll get whaled again. Now you're back 100 cups from what you were the day before. So it can be aggravating. You do have to hope and have a little bit of patience. It will come back around. You won't always get bad defense. Sometimes it might seem like you're on a streak, but now here is where I have to make a decision. Am I gonna try and go in? I'm gonna take that dragon out of there first because it's gonna cause me a little bit of trouble. So we're gonna take out that dragon, and now I'm left with, I got enough that I could 50% it, or I can try and 50% and go for the 2 stars. I'm thinking I could bounce off of this wizard tower up into that cannon, up to that town hall, but there's that air blower. So the chances of that happening aren't very good. I probably would have at least gotten the 50% still. I might not have. I might have just gotten 49. Anything can happen when you go in, so we're going to come from the side, take the safety bet, hang my head in shame because I didn't get the 2 stars, but that is how it goes. You won't get them all. And don't think those legend raids come along every single day neither. They are nice to find, but you will not always raid them. And Colt finding a Town Hall 9 trap hole base. He's dropping everything he has almost into that circle. I didn't see any minions go down. Just a note for people, if you're going to do that, if you're going to drop in a hole or something, drop a minion or 2 down first before you drop your dragons. You know, just pop up what you're going to be expecting, right? And there too, actually, you could have popped up, pulled the CC out, brought them over to the side, killed them, then gone back in, dropped everything down. But still, he's got no defense down on that outside. Them 2 dragons should make a long ways. Just a matter of trying to get the rest of that percentage with, what's he got there? 8 minions, Rage, King, and 1 more dragon. But if that dragon at the bottom there stays to the bottom, doesn't go up to that gold mine, hopefully that Expo, there we go, give him a little bit more percentage there. So he is cleaning up. Should squeak in there for the 50. But yeah, again, if that was me, if there is a little drop hole there, just drop something down first to check out what's going on. And Town Hall 10 drop holes, you might, I mean, just look around, see what's going to happen. You really have to see where your troops are going to bounce. Some Town Hall 11 drop holes will eat you alive in seconds, and you'll be left going, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. And other ones, your troops will go just right. You just have to see what's around. Think about where they're going to go, what are they going to bounce off of first, what angle are they going to hit it at. That means which way they're going to direct next, right? If they come into it from the right side, they're going to go to the right next. If they come from the left, they're going to go to the left, right? It's just how it goes. It's like that. Gets the 50, plus 11. Nice raid. And here's Angry, showing another prime example of what I meant. There was a Town Hall out. I am going to instantly assume that there are 2 Teslas on that Town Hall. Minimum. 2 to 4 Teslas on that Town Hall. And air traps. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to drop down a minion on each side of that Town Hall. I'm going to see what happens. Right? That way you don't soak up. Now, you would have still had a dragon there going. Would have kept 1 extra dragon back. Right now at 16-17%, still got a long ways to get in there. Luckily, it is a supposed anti-3-star base, so hopefully with that, there's enough to the outside, should be able to get the 50. And I was cheering for him down there at the bottom to get that Inferno, add it to his profile, but didn't quite get it. This is where I almost would have just gently went elsewhere, tried to get that 5% before I dropped that dragon down, and then I would have dropped that dragon bottom corner. Hopefully it would have gotten up in, taken a shot or two at that Inferno, but gets the 50%, nice attack. And Elite finding a Titans tree art base, his cups, and their loot. I'm not quite sure that that's how that's going to work. I'm thinking Elite's going to go for the cups first, the loots later. However, I would have done a CC pull down there just in case, but I think he already has. Yep, and it's the ground Valks. They can sit there and swirl their axes all they want. That minion is going to have no trouble taking care of them. And I'm actually just about ready. I gotta run up to the hospital, have my elbow x-rayed. I don't know what I did to it. I banged it a long time ago. And every now and then it acts up, and now it's acting up again. I can't seem to straighten it out, so I've tried to straighten it out. I've told myself, just straighten your arm. It's that simple. I've grabbed it with my other one, put it against my knee, and I've pushed down. It just won't go fully straight anymore. Well. Investi finding a Town Hall 7. And going back to defense topic here a little bit. Last night, I ended up falling asleep actually on the couch, and then I woke up. I think actually I woke up 7 minutes late for catching my other 2 hours in my village guard, which I don't know. It's one of those placebos. I like doing full sessions and going right to the end. I hate getting surprise defenses. I always think that I get whaled, but of course it's probably just a placebo. However, the end of the season is nearing upon us, and I do have my 2-day shield ready. I did just use my 1 day. I came off of it. I actually didn't find any raids on my 1 day. I searched all through, like, I can't believe I didn't find any. Then I fall asleep through my session, so I didn't make any gain. In fact, I made a loss off of it. But I do have my 2-day shield ready. I'm not going to use it, however. I am going to risk defense for at least 1 or 2 more days. And then at which point I'll probably throw on that 2-day shield as the new season starts. Again, because you want to remember, wherever you are, and who has ever been finding you, which is quite often if you're up in Titans 1 or Titans 2, you've got higher legends finding you. All those legends are about to get knocked back to your cups again. So for the first few days, they do climb fast now. I will say that. There was a time where, people slowly climbed up after new season. Now, they seem to be 5300s, like, hours after a new season. So, you know, you just got to hang in there for a while, get through those first few days, let all the higher guys build back up so that you don't lose as many cups when you're found. And find and destroy, again, ×2 for that one. And I have found other bases like that before. Sarah from the Expendables, I think I found it 3 times in a week once. Town Hall 8 pusher. That was kind of funny. Way back in the early days, I think it would have been 2014. I found like a Town Hall 10 snipe, took the Town Hall 10, then grabbed 50% off of him. This was back when there was no searching on guards or searching on shields. You pulled your shield to search, you pulled your shield to revenge. That is a mouthful to say, I will say that. And I ended up finding that player again, so he must have pulled his shield, tried to revenge me. Unfortunately, it just kept saying I would have been online, so he said, the heck with it. Must have logged back off, and I found him again. It was within 5 minutes. Strangest, funniest thing to ever do, so I laid down a repeat attack of my first time. And Renee with the Town Hall 10. I can't remember if I've showed this one already in another video. I may have. And then I may have forgotten to have cleaned it off. Well. They're so nice, we got to see them a few times, hey? And the race, that is right. Let's get back to the title of the video. Speaking of the chase for legends, Town Hall 7's getting higher and higher. It seems like now 4800s is the new range. That 4900 kind of is the wall at the beginning. And if anybody knows anything, walls come down. So again, it will happen that this year, well, hopefully this year, we've got a couple months left. Hopefully this year, maybe we'll see a Town Hall 7 Legends happen, or a couple of them. Of course, I want to be the first Town Hall 7 Legends. All Town Hall 7s that are pushing want to be the first Legends. I managed to be the first 4K in 2014. In 2015, again, being the first Town Hall 2 Titans. And then things died down for a while. 2016, had a bit of a lag there with all the Town Hall 7s and waiting for the system to come back around. But eventually the system come back around. Looney managed to get the 46, 47, 4800s as the first 7. And since then, you know, more and more 7s are getting up there. So it's just a matter of time that wall will come down. We'll start seeing a bunch of them up in the 49s, and then one of them will get the lucky break. And really, that's what it is. Like I said, there is some skill involved there, you know, some luck, but you gotta have a lot of luck at times. You gotta hope to find whales, and they can come up anytime. Don't forget that. Don't ever think, well, you know, I'm not finding anything this session, the heck with it, I'll just take a defense. Well, you could find something yet, you never know, so search right to that very last minute. Ethos with the Town Hall 10, gonna start picking off that backside. It's got an archer tower down, got another one down at the bottom, another one over to the top left there. So with that, should be able to easily get troops around there, cleaning everything up. And that's why I like minions so much, is because the archer towers are your biggest problem. Of course, as you can see, top left there, that mortar is now going to get any ground troops. Really, the only thing that's going to be any good up there is something that is air. So that's why I like carrying more minions than I do any archers at all, actually. I like 10 minions. They do more. If an archer tower's down, they can get in there way more. Of course, bottom doesn't help over there with that air defense still up, but at 40%, still got the CC. And coming in from behind, gonna go for that last air defense. I do not know that I would have went that way. I would have went down at that other side there, come into that top archer tower, would have come down into that second archer tower there before anything started hitting it. Hopefully made it over to that other one before the air defense took it out. Then you got that top to play with. But if he gets the 50%, like I said, how can you say he could have done better? and manages to get the 2 stars. And that is it for this video. 15 minutes, that is a long time. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.